Hi, my name is Jim Warner. I am Program Director in the Department of Nutrition Services at the Wexner Medical Center. And today we're making a chocolate pudding that's made out of avocados, bananas, cocoa powder, some dried dates, and some vanilla. And what's great about this is if you have any lactose intolerance issues, it's perfect for that because it contains absolutely no dairy. And to make this, the easiest way to do is find your avocados. And when you're choosing your avocados, you want to make sure that they're not super rock hard. When you press your thumb in there, you're going to want a little indentation in your avocado. Or if the stem peels off the avocado and it pops right out, your avocado is ready to go. If the avocado is really green and real hard and you want to use it within a day or two, put it into a bag with banana in there, and the ethylene gas from the banana will help turn the avocado ripe a little quicker. What we're going to do with our avocado is we're going to take a sharp knife, and the avocados have a stone or a pit in the center. We're going to take our knife and put the knife into the center of the avocado just like this. We're going to hold our knife in place, and we're going to turn the avocado around the knife instead of moving the knife around the avocado. We're going to go ahead and take it where it's split and open it up, and we've got two perfect halves of the avocado. This is the toughest part here, probably the piece where you've got to be the most careful. Take the heel of your knife, pop that in your avocado, and pop out the seed. We'll do this again with a second avocado. Bring that the whole way around. Turn this, and we're going to pop out that seed again. And you want to be careful with this because if you get too far into the avocado, you stand a chance of cutting yourself. A couple ways to clean the avocado, and what I found is the best and the safest way for me is take the avocado half, cut it half lengthwise. And then what we'll do is, in order to save all the skin of the avocado, just start pulling the skin back, and then all we have is just the good part of the avocado. So we're going to lay these pieces here. Then we're going to put all these into our food processor. So what you see here is we have all of the meat of the avocado, and we have the skin, and there's no meat left on the skin, so it's absolutely perfect. And avocados being as expensive as they are, you want to make sure that you get all the avocado meat available to you. So this recipe calls for 2 avocados. If you do decide to do this and you want to freeze the avocados, you can do that, and by doing so, you can put them into a freezer on a piece of parchment paper, on a cake pan, or some sort of a flat dish. Let them freeze solid, and then once they freeze solid, go ahead and put them into a baggie. Make sure you date the baggie so you know what it is, and then you have avocados for future use. So here we have 8 quarters of avocados that look absolutely great. We're going to add these to our food processor. We have our banana, and we're going to add the entire banana in here. We have a half a cup of cocoa powder we're going to add to this, and we have some of the dates here. And what we're going to do with the pitted dates is we soak these in water for about 3 hours with warm water. If you wanted to put some hot water in here, you can soak them for about an hour and a half. And really what you want to do is you want to get these soft enough that if they do have the pit in there, the pit will come out easily. These add the sweetness and some texture to the avocado pudding that we have here. We're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And vanilla is great because vanilla actually mimics the effect of the sweetness on your tongue. So by putting it in the vanilla, you're kind of fooling yourself, you're fooling your taste buds that it's actually sweeter than what it is. We're going to turn this on high, and we're going to let this puree until it's fully mixed. And like anything else that you're going to put into a mixer, you're going to want to take it and kind of go around the sides of the mixer and make sure that everything is evenly distributed here, so everything gets chopped up the way it should. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this on high. We're going to let this puree for about 3 or 4 minutes, and we want this get this really smooth. And once this is smooth, we're going to go and put this into a bowl, and we're going to chill it. This here is looking pretty good, and again, looking in here, some of the cocoa powder didn't quite mix, and that's something that you want to make sure that you get a good even distribution of that, because if you get a mouthful of the cocoa powder, it won't be good for anybody. So this is about ready. What we're going to do is we're going to take a nice stemware glass for the pudding, and you could either scoop this in, or you could actually take a spatula, which is what we're going to do, to put this in there, and then we're going to sprinkle some nuts on top. You could put some pistachios on top of this if you like to. But if you use the pistachios, make sure you don't use the salted pistachios. Make sure you use the raw or just the roasted pistachios. The salted ones are going to add some salty flavor to this, which is really what you don't want. Okay, we're going to go ahead. We have our pudding here. That's ready to go. And you can see, if you look at it on the camera view, it looks just like pudding. And it smells amazing because you've got that nice chocolate flavor coming out of this. This will keep for 2 to 3 days in your refrigerator, but you want to make sure that you keep this covered. The avocados tend to oxidize very quickly and they'll turn brown, so you want to make sure that they are covered. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this into our stemware glass. And we're using this spatula here because we don't want to touch the edge of the glass and kind of smudge the edge of the glass. And right now we have about a 4-ounce portion. We're going to try to fill this glass up here and make this about a 6-ounce portion. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to go ahead and sprinkle some raw almonds on top. And if you want to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top of this, you could do that. What also works well with this, if you have some cardamom and you're not quite sure what to do with it, that's a powdered cardamom. You could put that on top of that and get that nice Mediterranean flavor with this. The pudding's fantastic. It tastes great, and 9 times out of 10, most people won't know that it's made out of avocados.